What do you think of the blend?
It's assertive, but not bitter.
Oh, you're an expert now?
I know what I like. Sorry, I have to get this.
What do you mean?
Kate Howard, we have nothing to negotiate. No, you can't raise the price this late in the game. I am well aware of the meeting this afternoon. Why don't you review the contracts and try not to be late? Thank you.
You're tough.
I'm bluffing. The Crimson launch is just around the corner. I have to nail down the distribution.
Hey. Why don't you let me take you on a boat ride?
I would love to, but I can't.
What do you mean?
Congratulations. Your retirement lasted less than 24 hours. So did you burn down Anthony Zakara's house?
No, I didn't.
There's really no point in lying about it at this late date.
Well, I have to get to work, and this is for you two to figure out anyway. But Alexis, if I may, try to keep an open mind as a DA and as a parent. And remember, you can't always jump to conclusions and believe what you read in the paper. Goodbye. I'm leaving.
You know, Jax is right.
Yeah?
He says how you always manage to find the smartest, most competent, nicest women to defend you. And anything you do, it's really an astonishing talent.
I had nothing to do with burning down Anthony Zakara's house.
Right. So do you know who did?
Oh, he's got a lot of enemies. I know that.
That's just a classic evasion. It implies complicity on your part.
Well, you know what? Jason's in charge. He makes all the decisions. Just ask him. Maybe he'll tell you.
You know, I'd really love to believe you. I would love nothing more to believe that the father of my child has miraculously become a fine, upstanding citizen. But, you see, I've known you for a long time. And you could never be happy just sitting around your living room drinking coffee.
There are worse things to do, Alexis.
I tried to save you once, remember? Nobody knows better than I do that you need the power and the money and the fear that you believe passes for respect. It's so sad. But you need the mob.
For you, if I'm in the mob, that way it gives you an excuse to distance me from Christina.
Christina is personal. Burning down somebody's house is business. I am here as a district attorney, not as Christina's.
The answer's the same. I had nothing to do with burning down Anthony's house.
You know what? You
I
are
don't know how many
so
times I gotta tell you
entrenched
that.
in organized crime. You think you could just tell me you're out and I'm going to believe that?
Oh, Alexis, please tell me you are not here questioning my client without benefit of counsel.
That coffee smells heavenly. All right. Answer me this. Why is Diane still working for you if you weren't still involved in organized crime?
Jason's calling the shots. If you think he's doing something illegal, talk to him. But don't talk to me, because I'm not involved anymore.
What do you think?
Do you
I'm an idiot? You've
understand?
been in business with Jason for I don't know how many years now.
Many years.
Alexis, it is now a matter of public record. Sonny Corinthos is sole proprietor of Corinthos Coffee Imports. Jason Morgan is no longer involved. Sonny signed over all other holdings to Jason. All the appropriate paperwork has been filed.
Don't tell me you're working for both of them.
On separate retainers, yes.
You must be making a fortune.
Hard-earned, my friend. Very, very hard-earned. But that being said, I can assure you that Jason Morgan is also innocent of any wrongdoing. And any attempt to question him based on anything that Sonny has said is going to be a waste of time for everyone.
Diane, they're lying to you. Jason may be a front, maybe he's not. Sonny knows what's going on, and they're not telling the truth.
Alexis, if you refuse to believe me or my lawyer, what are you doing here?
It's an excellent question.
Notify your client that my office will be calling him. I'll talk to you later.
Fine. You couldn't have picked a worse time to become a law-abiding citizen.
Miss Howard, Mr. Shepard, I'll get water for you both. Thank you, Maxie. Have a seat, Todd.
Thank you.
So, as you know, the launch for Crimson is fast approaching, and as our contract indicates, I want prime placement in all of the newsstands, especially Manhattan, and central placement in all of the supermarkets.
That would be impossible. Even for twice what you're paying me now.
Has been filed with the Commissions Corporation. Your work permits should not be affected. However, you will need to renew your shipping license within the next 2 weeks, and the dock workers may pose a problem because now they are under Jason's control and they have contract negotiations looming in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, let Jason deal with the strike and you go ahead and deal with the paperwork.
Consider it done.
Why do you have attitude? I mean, you're making twice as much money. Why do you care if I go legit, Diane?
Yeah, Sonny, absolutely. I should simply be jumping for joy, right? I mean, Jason doesn't interfere with my personal life. Max and I are enjoying
Okay, I don't want to hear about Max. I just answer the question.
Well, when you went legit, did you even bother for 1 second to think about the rest of us?
Diane, life is about choices. I'm doing everything I can to make a better life for my children.
You have
what do you want
left
me to see?
people who have been loyal to you for years directly in the line of fire. And since you have done this so abruptly and so publicly, we are now even more vulnerable.
I let Jason take over because I knew he's the best guy to do it. He knows what he's doing.
Sonny. You basically blackmailed Jason into taking over in exchange for you signing your sons over to Carly, something you should have done voluntarily, privately, and a hell of a lot sooner than you did.
First of all, it's not true. Second of all, Diane, you have just crossed the line.
Okay. All right. Well, let me just scamper back to the other side, because how you live your life and how you deal with your family is none of my business.
We agreed on the distribution deal weeks ago, Todd.
You knew there would be last-minute details.
Oh, I see. You worked out a deal with Giselle Couture, didn't you? Aha. You're trying to starve out Crimson by refusing placement.
Why should I knock top-selling magazines out of the way for an untried product?
Because we have an agreement, Todd.
Here's how it works. You pay me 3 times what's in the contract. You call it a transport fee, and you accept wherever I put you.
Or what?
Or I'll dump you on the back rack, behind the adult magazines. And my guess is that's not your demographic.
How's it going, darling?
We're in the middle of a meeting. Come back later.
No, I think I'm gonna stick around because I could probably learn something.
Is he serious?
I'm Sonny Corinthos. I didn't catch your name.
Todd Shepard?
Oh, well, you know what? Don't let me interrupt. I know that you said that you and Kate are in the middle of something important, so I'll just sit down right here and just keep going, keep talking, whatever you need to do.
Well, Todd and I are in the middle of negotiating Crimson's distribution deal. We're having some difficulty coming to an agreement on where the magazine should be placed and what vendor should carry it.
Well, I'm sure, Todd? I'm sure Todd will do whatever it takes to make you happy.